Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Learn with Luke. In a previous episode, we talked with Lauren about building your shop profile, but today we're going to be diving a little bit deeper into that and talking about how to optimize your shop profile, specifically marketing tips and tricks for your shop profile. So I'm Luke, Xometry's Community and Marketplace Engagement Lead, and I've got Sallie Berry joining us today. Woohoo! Sallie, welcome. Do you want to give everybody that's watching kind of a brief introduction as to you and kind of what you do here at Xometry?
Thanks, Luke. Yeah, sure. I'm on Xometry's marketing team. My main focus is on acquisition and engagement. I'm in charge of promoting the benefits of Xometry and our network to our manufacturing community while working with the team to create better experiences for our suppliers as they continue their path with Xometry.
I love it. I love it. Powerful. I really like it. So now moving forward until I kind of shut up and I'll just ask questions. I'm going to share my screen so that we can walk through how to get to the actual community articles. So from this page, we're at our Xometry manufacturing community. What we'll want to do is hit this help center and scroll all the way down to our partner network and then keep scrolling. And we're at our shop profile knowledge base. So this kind of showcases where to get to actually view these articles for any help and self-service issues or problems or whatever you have. So we have our getting started and how to register, and then linking financial accounts. Then we have creating your shop profile, which Lauren touched on in the previous episode. We have payment requests, proposals, shop finances, what all of this means for your shop profile, and then seller FAQs and buyer FAQs. And then after you've gotten through all of that information, if you still have questions, you can leave them right here in this still have questions discussion post. So that's kind of enough from me. Now we're going to switch it back to Sallie. And Sallie, first question I've got for you. What is the importance of using keywords, branding, and other things for your shop profile?
Great question. So branding and keywords are kind of the two main successful components of a powerful shop profile. And we'll kind of start with branding. So branding gives your business an identity beyond its products or service. It builds trust, separates you from your competitors, and really creates emotional ties with your customers. Typically people don't have a relationship with products, but they're more loyal to brands. Having a strong brand identity increases your business value by making your products look more reputable, increasing your leverage in the industry, and building that trust further. Keywords are a little bit more technical. As a supplier, you'll be more interested in the customer finding your profile and purchasing the services. This is why keywords for your shop profile are so important. It's all about identifying possible keywords related to your services, machining and experience, and then integrating them into your about shop profile, your category descriptions, and really filling out all aspects of your profile to include them. These will be keywords that users might possibly use while searching for a product. They're, lifting your profile up.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, you don't want to land on a shop profile and there not be any pictures, no description. You're kind of like, what am I doing here? So this kind of helps beef it up and make it more attractive. So Next question, are you able to show us an ideal or powerful profile that showcases some of the things that we just talked about?
Of course. I was browsing through our suppliers' profiles and I found JMG Tool. Let's dive into 4 things that make this profile great. First, let's check out that logo. It's distinctive, graphic, and it conveys exactly what they do. They've carried the logo and continued the theme with their header image. It looks sharp and it catches your eye. Now let's get into the bio. Their bio is clear, engaging, and it really gives customers a behind-the-scenes look at their shop. It includes relevant keywords specific to their machining capabilities, their industries, and even their specific part types. This is great for letting customers know your specialties, certifications, and preferred production. But you can even add small details about your shop that'll appeal to your customer, like the fact that JMG is a family-owned shop. Now, one thing you all may not know is that your first photo is actually your listing when shoppers are looking for profiles. So the first photo gives a quick preview of what your machining capabilities are. And if we look at J&G, for example, you can see that there's specific machine types. This is really letting our customers know what types of machines they have, and really kind of gives a true behind the scenes look at the shop. So while the first photo is what shoppers see in search results, I recommend adding at least 10 photos. This gives your buyers more information about your product, experience, and really aids the purchasing decision. So we talked about bios, we've talked about logos. Now let's get back into keywords. So you'll see as you scroll down, we have our capabilities section, all of our capabilities and our certification section. JMG has done a great job of adding keywords on top of the already selected capabilities. So they're describing exactly what they do, what types of machines they have, and really adding a clear intro to make it easier for their profiles to show higher and specific search results.
That's amazing. I mean, that's great. That I've learned a ton in that. And so when a lot of our shops and different partners or whoever is joining us are looking at marketing their websites or their companies, they hear a lot about SEO. And so I'm kind of curious, can you kind of touch on what SEO means and kind of why shops should increase their SEO?
Of course. So all of this comes together really through SEO or search engine optimization. And it's the process of optimizing your website or ranking or listing to improve rankings in search engines like Google for particular keyword phrases and what customers are searching for. So we take the same approach for our shop profiles as well. Apart from the keywords, detailed description of your capabilities and processes, and clear images are important factors for better search performance. These aspects contribute to better performance in the search results that ultimately increases the possibility of being selected by our customers. And for those who are familiar with SEO, your supplier listing will actually help your SEO outside of Xometry too. You'll see a higher brand ranking in Google as well.
That's amazing. Man, I'm learning so much today, and this is great. So lastly, to kind of wrap us up, what are some general marketing tips for the people that are watching when it comes to their profiles?
Of course. So my first one is images. The more the merrier. Make sure they are clear and can be identified in the thumbnails as well. Then I'm going to say fill out all sections as possible. Don't be afraid to go content heavy. In the digital age, customers are interested in learning all about your business and your offerings. Don't be afraid to add some details about your shop that are unique, like we're a family-owned and operated shop for 25 years. It really resonates with the customers and it'll create your brand identity. Also, don't be afraid to use free keyword research tools available online. You can get a good idea of what people are searching for and make sure your listing is as optimized as possible. I personally like keywordtool.io. But yeah, you can find there's plenty of other ways to look at actual search trends. And in fact, you can even put in your website and your listing to kind of get populated search trends for you. And last, don't be afraid to add a pop of color. Customers can identify colors with colors and it'll really help with your overall branding strategy.
That's amazing. Sallie, thank you so much for all the knowledge that you've shared with us today.
Of course. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, this has been great. So thanks everybody for watching and join me next week for another episode of Learn with Luke. Bye guys.